Good morning. Today I'd like to talk to you for a little bit about how the spiritual life is not a solo journey. The truth of the matter is we grow up in a very individualized, westernized context, and as a result, it gives us a set of lenses, if you will, through which we read scripture, that of the individual. So when we read the Bible, we think, I pull myself up by my own bootstraps. I look at scripture and I think, it's just me and Jesus, we got our own thing going. I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say that we think it's just about me and God, and that's all the spiritual life is about. And nothing could be further from the truth. That's a distortion from wearing a set of individualized, westernized glasses. Because the message of scripture is a message of a community. The message of scripture is we need one another. The message of scripture is all about interdependency, that you and I can't and won't do life on our own and thrive. We need each other. I'll never forget, early in my recovery, Brenda and I were in the depths of our problems in our marriage, and I went to see a therapist, saw him every week for a couple of years, and one of the first questions he asked me was about my friends. He said, "Do you have any friends?" And I knew what he meant by that. He wasn't saying, who are the guys you shoot the bull with? He wasn't asking me, who are your coworkers you go to lunch with? He wasn't asking me who I could invite to a party. He was asking me, who are my genuine friends? And my honest answer to him was, I don't have any friends. I have you, and I pay you to be my friend. And he looked me in the eye and he said, "Keith, that is not good." And he was right. I mean, so right. I needed people in my life with whom I could do life, with whom I could share my life, with whom I could grow. We need people who are above us. We need mentors. We need models. People who know the way, go the way, show us the way. We need people alongside us, fellow strugglers, our disciples that are in the same boat as us. And we have those people with whom we do life. And then we need people who we are sharing this knowledge and experience, those that we're mentoring ourselves. We need relationships in all three contexts, above us, alongside us, and those with whom we're sharing life, who are maybe a few steps behind us in the spiritual journey. And without that, our lives, our spiritual lives, are never going to thrive. You need people, not just in all those positions, but you need people long-term in those positions. We, as Americans, move so often. We change churches frequently. We pick up our stakes in one neighborhood, move to another neighborhood. We pick up our stakes in this state and we move to an entirely different state. And that rootlessness has a profound effect on the friendships of our life. We don't have people who have known us long term, with whom we've been in a constant relationship, who are speaking into our life. And to the degree that we don't have that, then we're robbed. We're robbed of that depth of experience and doing life together, of someone who's seen us at our best and seen us at our worst, someone who's seen us in our struggles, someone who knows our Achilles heel, someone who can speak to us about our vulnerabilities and everything else. We need people who are long-term in relationship with us, or else we sacrifice something of the quality of what God would like to bring to us. I'll never forget, C.S. Lewis said, if I had any advice for a young man, it would be this: sacrifice nearly everything to live near to your friends. And he's emphasizing really the same point, that you and I need those people, that we send down roots together, that we are in long-term relationship, because those are the relationships that make our spiritual life thrive. So final word real quick, if you want that kind of friendship, it's not going to be dropped into your lap. It's going to happen because you make it happen. You get out there, you begin to know people, you find those you can trust, you begin to do life together, and then you find yourself having a great spiritual life. God bless you. I hope to see you again real soon.